And look who else we've got joining us.
How are you, honey?
Sadie, good to see you.
Let me give this to you so we can
mwah.
And let's scoot up.
Look at this. You can just talk to my mic. Sadie, good to see you again.
It's good to see you.
How are you?
Great.
Really? Can you tell what I look at?
Look
if you're talking about good costumes, can we just get a round of applause for this man here, Mr. Mark Bellis? Look at this.
I know he does the best costumes.
Yeah, you
and I love
amazing.
how Mark. I love how you kind of walk in slowly, just to kind of go with the whole "I'm an old man."
The presence.
Yeah,
He always turns into his character.
And
he
she
really
looks
does.
kind of gangster, right? I'm a little bit scared
What
of you.
up? What up?
Are you a little bit scared of me? I mean, yeah.
Karina, you look so good. Beautiful girl. Very beautiful
You
girl.
look great. You look great.
Yes, you get it. You get it. Sadie, first of all, welcome back to the ballroom.
Thank you.
How good is it to be back in this sort of environment and, to be obviously supporting this man here?
Oh, it's awesome. It's so good to be back. We were just talking about it, and I was saying it's weird because I still get kind of nervous for everybody, and I'm not even dancing. I'm just watching. But I love to just sit in the audience and clap instead of actually have to dance.
Yeah, well, you look at someone like Bindi, who's a similar age, she's going
Yes.
through this process, and she's just enjoying the experience. You must be able to really relate to where she is and where she's going.
Yeah, we just actually talked because we were both 17 whenever we did the show, and she just seems like she is just loving it. And I was telling her, such a good experience, enjoy every minute of it. So.
Yeah, of course, you can't be Team Bindi, though, can you? You've got to be Team
No,
Bella.
I'm definitely Team Baega.
So just be
Don't
careful
worry.
there.
Don't
Be
worry.
very, very careful. Now, look, can we see the post that Mark? Look, Mark, we managed to get the post that you put out,
Oh my
and the good
God.
news is we have tracked down. These are the tidy whities, guys. We have got them. And the,
That's disgusting.
And the good news
I'm
is-
wearing them still.
okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get Mark to autograph these, and for the all access, because it's about going deep. If you are a fan, if you're a super fan of the show, then maybe you want some signed Mark Bellis tidy whities.
Oh my gosh.
He
Alexa,
danced in those. I wouldn't want that.
You would not want them.
You guys, Mark farts a lot.
Oh,
Okay.
Listen to her.
Alexa, please, come
She's
on.
the worst.
I just talk about farting. I don't
She
actually
almost gassed
fart.
herself out farting in this.
oh my gosh.
Poor Sadie's just like,
No,
oh dear.
trust me, nothing's changed.
Okay.
It's our season.
So, Sadie, at this point when you're here in the dance floor without those nerves, but right now, let's wave over here, guys.
Hello.
Oh, look at this. Carl Drogo here. And then we got, yes.
Yes.
So, yes. So anyway, back to the tidy whities. There they are, guys. So if you want these, hashtag Mark's tidy whities.
You
Mark's
don't
going to
want
sign them.
You do not
Mark
want
is going to
them.
sign them.
I'm going to sign
Thank
them.
you so much, Mark,
Pull
for doing
them,
this.
Get them right. Pull them tight.
This
If
is huge. Hold
someone
them tight.
buys those,
This is huge, guys. This is huge for us.
Weird poo-poo stains.
This is totally gross.
Here
this
we
is
go.
disgusting.
Come get a load
All right,
of
there we
that.
go, guys.
I'll
So
put a heart.
free to a good home.
Oh my
Yep,
God.
you hold on to those.
Weird things are happening.
Karina, all right, you can jump out of here now. It's a full house here.
Goodbye.
She'll be back. Look at her. Doesn't she look fabulous?
Oh,
She
yes.
does.
She is gorgeous. And ripped.
Yeah, I know.
I think at this point as well, we've got some incredibly low scores.
Yes.
Wow.
This is mean.
It's
The
kind of
audience doesn't like that either.
it's great to have you guys here as we get these scores. How tough is it? And you can as well, Sadie, when you're standing there and you're getting scores like that, you're smiling, but in your head, what's going on?
I didn't smile. I remember Mark, I started crying, and Mark was like, no, don't cry. Oh, no. I was really sensitive, but I grew throughout the season. They got to do what they got to do. They're the judges. And it does help. It's just hard at the time because you work so hard all week long. And so to get that at the end of it definitely is hard. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Tony actually was up here before telling me some tricks of the trademark, and maybe you won't tell me this, but he said you always react like you've nailed it at the end of a dance, high fives, even if you haven't. Like, yeah, we killed it.
That's probably a good idea. I mean,
You do
I
not
don't
do that.
do that.
You know what, though? Like, you just have to have fun. That's what I realized more than anything. Like, the first week, we were having a blast, but then, like, the nerves got a hold of me that when we started our jive, I wasn't enjoying myself the way I should have because I was putting all this pressure on the dance as opposed to going, we already know this.
Yeah.
I have a great partner. Let me just own it. But I let those nerves like kind of overtake me. So then when in the next week, you could tell I was having so much fun and not putting that pressure
That's
on
really
myself.
the key. Like walking off the floor feeling like, you know what, regardless of the score, it's nice to get a good score, but regardless, as long as you felt like you did the best that you possibly
And
could
that's all
in
you
that
can do.
moment,
Yeah.
that's all you can do.
It feels like when you're watching the dress rehearsals, when everyone's concentrating, not trying to make mistakes, mistakes, but when the live show happens, it's about having fun.
Yes.
And that's what everyone responds to, certainly out there.
Totally.
Now, Mark, what is that like to wear on your head? Just give us some insight. into how long it took.
It took 2 hours.
2 hours.
They've been touching it up all
What is
day.
it to touch? Wow.
It's
like a
it's
soft...
made of foam.
Yeah.
All my hair is under here, and I have a lot of hair.
Does a part of you think that maybe this could be a new look for you and you just shave your head?
Well, I did the shaved head a few seasons ago.
Like, that's a waxed head, though.
But, yeah, no, this is like, it's been good because it's kind of shown me what I'm going to look like when I'm old, and I'm not mad at it.
Well,
I'm not mad at it.
Look, I don't want to give...
They're petrified of it. I'm not mad at it.
The ladies don't like it, but Mark loves it, right?
Yes.
I'd be content. I probably won't do the goatee.
I don't want to give too much away, but I know you're a super fan. You love Breaking Bad, right?
I do, yeah.
Give us some insight into what we're about to see from you guys.
We're doing a jazz piece to the theme tune from Breaking Bad. You're going to kind of see the relationship between Walter and Jesse. They had such a beautiful, weird, tragic relationship that was so intriguing, and that was what was so beautiful about the show. And throughout this dance, you see the camaraderie at the beginning, you see a little bit of separation, you see fear, you see love, and at the end you see just two people that have respect for each other, that love each other, that also hate each other, go separate ways. So we tried to cram that whole relationship into a minute and a half.
Well, Sadie, being here, you must be taken back to the days when you were with this guy. I mean, we have him up here. No one is as creative with the costumes and the ideas. You got up to some really wild things with this man, didn't you, when you were on the show?
Yes, I did. I loved every single costume. We actually did buy every single costume.
She's got
Are
you serious?
Every single one.
I love that one feather dress that you wore.
The duck one?
It was so awesome.
That was
so
great.
When you look back now and there's a bit of distance between it, how much did that experience mean to you, working with this guy and just doing it here in front of America? What's that, looking back now?
Looking back now, I can't believe it was a year ago. I really do think about it every day because it was such an impactful moment in my life. I feel like I grew so much. I found out so much about myself because it challenged me spiritually, mentally, physically, everything, emotionally. But at the end of it, it was just, I grew so much. And I really don't think I would be the person I am without the show. I really don't. And without Mark. So it was just amazing. And I'm so excited for Alexa.
It's funny. A year ago today, we were doing our up dance.
I know. It makes me so sad.
Amazing. Well, let's hope tonight's going to be even better, as good. There's so much of the season left to go. You guys are on the way to the Mirror Ball, let's hope. And we've also got, this is the Mark Ballas honorary hairstyle of the week, Man Bun Award that we want to present to you. As you can see here in All Access, we just decided
Dude,
we blew the budget. We just decided, you know what?
He's going to be so sweaty.
Well, we were going to give it to Carlos because he had a pretty good man bun, but we thought,
what? He's got the man pony. He isn't quite mastered
the Moni, we call it.
Mark is the original. He is the original.
There you go.
Look, thanks again, guys, for coming up before you dance.
Thank
I know
you.
that mindset. You're in the dance headspace. We really appreciate it. And as to all of these guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for coming. And Sadie, as always, it's an absolute pleasure. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I'm sorry.
Looking good.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, guys. Let's give them a round of applause as they leave. Great job. Thank you, Sadie.